Welcome back. We continue our conversation with Ashley Sorensen. We just got done talking about a cashew mayo salad dressing, and now we're going to use it in another recipe. Ashley, so we're going to use that and whip up something else. What is it?
Yeah, we've got some chickpea salad. So not to be confused with chicken salad, but very similar. You know, the kind with the grapes. You see maybe at potlucks. But this is a great summer recipe. And yes, we're using our cashew mayo, so all whole food plant-based. So nothing artificial is in this, which I love. So first we're gonna take, there you got the mayo recipe up there again. We only need a half a cup of that in our recipe, which basically makes the whole thing. But we're going to use a half cup of slivered almonds, which I just used like a little package of slivered almonds. And then I put them in my little blender again, and then just got them into like a crumble. So I'm just gonna put that in here. So that's kind of what they look like. And then I took chickpeas. So this is a great source of a plant-based protein, great in fiber and great in protein. So, you know, they're in hummus, I guess. You know, most people are familiar more so with hummus, but chickpeas are garbanzo beans. And so we're going to take 1 can of that. And again, I put them in my blender. I put them in my larger blender and just kind of pulse them. So you leave some that are kind of in a bigger chunk, and they have a really good nutty flavor and a good texture. So, you know, kind of like a shredded chicken almost is kind of what we're going for here. So just dump that right in there. Then this is where our cashew mayo is going to come in, and we're just going to use a half a cup of that. So about the recipe that we just made, which was super easy, and we'll just put that in there. And then, and this is going to be delicious. This is a great recipe to, you know, try on your friends. I don't know, bring to a backyard party, see how it goes over, see if they even notice that it's not chicken. Then we'll take some celery. I think people expect that, okay, what did Ashley bring? That's kind of the question, like, what's in here? And then they usually love it. So nothing to worry about. But then we'll take a couple stalks of celery. You know, feel free here to be generous, add a little bit more in if you'd like. And then we'll add in, I cut up some red grapes, so that looks nice for some color in there. And then we're gonna bring back that lemon juice that we had also used in our cashew mayo. So this is really easy. We got one bowl. So, you know, I guess I have all these other little bowls, but we're putting it all into one, so really our cleanup is going to be a breeze here. And then just a dash of salt and pepper, and that's kind of to your liking. You know, I have this really cute measuring spoon that says dash on it, so that's what I use. I don't know what a dash is, you know, it's just a pinch. It's more than a pinch, actually, because I have one that says pinch too. And then we're just going to stir it up, and it's going to get nice and creamy. And this is great, like I said, bring to like a potluck. And you can see like the grapes add a nice color in there. And, you know, I would add more celery even. I think I did add about 3 stalks instead of 2, but, you know, just add what you like. And yeah, Meatless Monday. So, you know, it seems a little daunting, but really it's one day. So if you can take one day and just get creative, think outside the box, think outside of the eggs for breakfast, think outside of the turkey for your sandwich or chicken, try this chickpea salad, and then even for dinner, you know, and think about your snacks. It's kind of fun when you can like look up some different recipes, and that's my goal, is to like help the viewers, you know, and nutrition clients that I work with, like add more vegetables and add more just like whole foods to their diet. So, and it doesn't have to be complicated, because I mean, this is ready for lunch, and this would be like lunch for a few days. So if you wanted to meal prep it, and like what I'm gonna do for lunch today is I'm gonna have some salad. So you guys actually help me meal prep. I really appreciate that. But I'm gonna just put it on top of some salad here, and then I'll probably just put the rest in I have another bowl here. But what do you think, Jordan, about Meatless Monday? Have you done it?
I have not necessarily worked to try it, but I do have a few friends that are vegan or vegetarian, and so whenever we get together for dinner, there's generally an option for them as well. So I think learning something like this, even if you're not necessarily going to partake in a Meatless Monday or a meatless day of the week, still nice to know just in case you have those friends or family or relatives that do have a meatless diet. You have something to offer them, so that way you feel like you're not leaving them out of any dinner that you might be throwing or hosting.
Right. Like, I know I've always appreciated it, and I've encouraged my family to try other things too, because I don't do any meat or any eggs. So, you know, when I go somewhere, they'll make something too, and so now I've like inspired them to like just think outside the box and try making something new. So here you can see, you know, like this would be a great one. You could do this one in your kitchen. And
in my torn apart kitchen, yeah, I could whip that together. It was pretty simple.
If you have a little space, you know, that's all you need. But yeah, I think this is a great way to just get something new in and try it. You know, it's not complicated.
I would agree with that. And you can find all that stuff at the grocery store too. But we have to go. Ashley, thanks for showing us that great recipe. Coming up here on today's show, teenagers who struggle with self-esteem, anxiety, and depression. They can feel better about something thanks to a therapy group that's starting this month at Village Family Service Center. Find out more after the break.